So hello again and welcome to part 3. So in part 1, 2 and 2.0, 2.0 should actually come before part 2. For some reason it split the video into 2 bits, so that's how they've gone up. Anyway, in the time that I've kind of been away, obviously it's getting dark outside, so it's been about 45 minutes to an hour. So I've done a bit of cleaning up. I've chopped all of my chicken. So I had 16 large breasts, so about 5 kilograms. My husband has disappeared off to work, so he's taken a couple of burritos with him. I'll show you how to do them in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to take you through the things I'm going to be doing with the chicken. So we're going to start with the fajita chicken. Now this has 3 large breasts in, and I haven't forgotten my fajita mix. So again, I just use the Asda's fajita mix, and these will be for wraps. Yes, fajita wraps. So with these, I just season them, let them sit for a bit, stick it straight in the freezer, nice and easy. Then to bring them out, I just defrost them, put them in the oven with vegetables, and then put them in wraps with lettuce and salsa. Now, I'm picky with salsa because I can't eat spicy food. I know I'm making fajitas and I can't eat spicy food. No, fajitas, because of the one that I use, aren't spicy. I can't eat like the chili that I've done for my husband. I can't eat it. And it's, I don't know, I just can't. But, so the salsa that I use is the Doritos one with a green lid, because it's not overly tangy. That's that one done. I just need to mix it up, so I'll do that when I stop talking. If I stop talking. Yes, I know, I heard you. So yeah, I use the Doritos one because it's just nice. So my teriyaki, what am I doing? Teriyaki is nice and easy, and I make my own version of teriyaki. So here I've got dark soy sauce, and it's about half a bottle that I'm using. So I'll just tip that in. Whoop, my bag dropped. So again, no salt or anything in these. The soy sauce is salty enough. I put a bit of sweet chili in, about 2 tablespoons I think. And that just gives it kind of a nice, not a punch, but something a little bit more. So if I order Chinese food, I don't go for a teriyaki or a chow mein because I simply don't like them. However, when I make them at home, I make them a very, very strange way. So it's more teriyaki inspired than anything else. So I'm just adjusting my holders there. Then it's nice. I enjoy it. And because I haven't got any brown sugar at the moment, I'm going to use honey. And the honey is 1 tablespoon because I've already used the sweet chili, and that's kind of sticky enough. So there we go. Sorted. Right, so that's that done. So that's kind of my teriyaki, inspired teriyaki, I suppose. And that'll just go in the freezer. It'll be served with noodles and sweet corn, carrots. Like I said, we're a very simple family. We don't like fuss. When you're using honey, do make sure that it doesn't just stick to the top of the bag. Give it a good rummage around. good rummage around. Now push the air out. And that's ready to go in the freezer. So it's in my little freezer box. What else have we got? We've got pepperoni chicken. Now this one is simple. Really, really simple. And I haven't gotten the stuff out for this one. 2 seconds. So this one I could do with tomatoes, crushed tomatoes instead of the pasta sauce, but for quickness, because not everybody's got 10 hours to do batch cooking. I think I'm in my 3rd hour at the moment. So we get 4 slices of pepperoni. There is 1 chicken breast in there, I think. Where's my other one? Where is my other one? Is this it? Yes. So I've got 1 chicken breast in there, 1 in there. So I'll be doing this meal twice. But it's 1 serving each, or 1.5 servings if we're feeding the little ones too, if they actually want this. So it's nice and easy. Just chop your pepperoni, chuck it in, chuck it in, chuck it in. And of course I'm struggling with the jar. Okay. So, quick tip is always burst the seal. Be very careful. So that's the seal now broken. And now it opens. I can do that because this jar won't be used or stored. I'm using everything from within the jar. Now this pasta sauce we get from Lidl's. And I like it. I do. I like it. It's nice. It's flavorful. It's something I couldn't make. But it's not quite right for pepperoni chicken, but it's what I've got on hand. Because it is a tomato and bacon one. So I would usually use Asda's pepperoni chicken one. No, pepperoni pasta or pepperoni chicken. Either way. So I'd use that one preferably, but they didn't have any. So Lidl's came to the rescue with bacon and tomato. And we'll just chuck that in again. Use the other half of the sauce. Like I said, this will go with pasta, and that's it. Done. Sorted. If we're all sitting down all meal together, then I'll put both bags out. If not, my husband will get one out for him and the little one while the big ones are at school, or he'll get one out for himself if the little one's asleep. We don't plan much for the little one because he's 15 months old, so he kind of eats what we eat generally. Just obviously a much smaller portion. And he will eat everything. My daughter's a bit more picky. She had this phase of going off chicken. And as you can see, I eat quite a bit of chicken. But she'll eat the mince and beef and sometimes pork, depending on her fettle. But sometimes she's just really lazy. She would prefer to go to the shop and get something like 10 meatballs. And it gets expensive if you're buying a tin of meatballs every day, because it's what? Say, it would end up that maybe £1 a day on meatballs for her. So 30 quid, 31 quid a month. But that's just for her. But I buy them anyway sometimes, just to kind of if it's a nice easy meal or if we're eating something that she wouldn't have. It's not very often we do. If we have something different, it's usually while they're at school, so we'll have it for lunch rather than anything else. So we've done our fajitas, we've done our pepperoni chicken. What's next? Chinese chicken. Chinese chicken. I love this marinade. Again, it's another powdered one. I do prefer powdered marinades. I don't know why, it's just what I like. So there are 2 chicken breasts in there. And this I get from the butcher's. Right? This is minimum preparation of 10 minutes for maximum flavour. However, I will let this marinate for about an hour before I put it in the freezer. And then it'll marinate when it comes out of defrost as well. So lots of flavour, minimum effort. And of course, this doesn't want to work. I did have scissors earlier and I can't remember where I put them. It's just one of those things. So this comes out like an orange powder. I got it from my butcher's. I got most of my stuff from my butcher's, to be honest. But this is just fantastic. It's flavourful. I've probably put way too much in for what I'm actually needing. So I might just add that to the pork that I'm doing, which is currently in the slow cooker to be pulled out for pulled pork. But it's nowhere near ready yet. So in a minute or two, you should see, can you see that? It's starting to turn red. Instead of this sandy browny colour, it turns red and it looks lovely. So I'll mash this in quickly and show you what it looks like once it's actually marinated. I'll let that sit for 10 minutes and then I'll show you what it looks like. So next up we've got chicken for chow mein. That is just really easy. That gets nothing done with it. That gets squished and frozen. That's that done. Squished and frozen. Chicken for stir fry is exactly the same. Oh, no it's not. Chicken for stir fry is where I put the pepper on. Because we like peppered chicken-ish. And our stir fry just gives it that bit of heat without heat. Do you understand what I mean? Bit of heat without heat. But again, no salt or anything on these. I think the only thing I would put salt on to feed the family fully is my salt and pepper roast potatoes. That's because we all like them, apart from my daughter. If anything tastes funny to my daughter, she tells me it's spicy. So that's that. Right, quesadillas. We do chicken taco quesadillas. We love a bit of chicken tacos. So I'll do these with, I think it's just the cheese, these ones. Obviously you can put your own veg in, and I have said that throughout my recipe. Experiment with veg and seasonings. Do it your way. If you don't want salt and pepper in, don't put salt and pepper in. That's the way I do it. But it is completely up to you how you do it. I think there are 2 chicken breasts in there as well, and that's to feed all 4 of us. The only thing I will say with powdered seasoning packets is that you do have to mush them a lot, like a lot, just to make sure that powder spreads out. So if you don't, then the powder just sits at the top, and when it gets wet in the freezer or while it's defrosting, it just doesn't work. And for some strange reason, my bag doesn't want to work either. There we go. The Ziploc catchers did not want to catch, but we've done it. So, right, the Chinese chicken is ready, and that's been less than 10 minutes, of course it has, but this looks fantastic. I need to kind of smush it about again. This is what I mean by it collects. So I don't know if you can see that because of the light. It has collected here, so I'll smush that about again before I put it in the freezer. But what a fantastic colour. I'm a very much a red fan, as you can see, but that looks fantastic. And then that'll marinate a bit more before I put it in the freezer, and of course I'll smush it about again just to get all that flavour off the edge of the packet onto the chicken. When you're freezing stuff, it's absolutely fine to use powdered seasoning packets because it adds a bit of water anyway when it defrosts, so it's nice and easy. You don't got to worry too much about what's not happening or what is happening. Just get it done and freeze it. So that's that one. Now I've just got to smush the fajita mix up. What's this? Chicken skewers. So chicken skewers, I do exactly the same that I do with my potatoes that I just mentioned. I put salt and pepper on. Then once, because my children don't eat the skewers, they don't like the roasted vegetables that we obviously put on the skewers. So that's kind of fine to add that bit of salt. And on skewers, I like a dry chicken. I don't like chicken that's just gonna fall off the skewer. So we'll smush that up before it goes in the freezer. That's that done. Use the fajita mix. Quickly get this done. So what have I got left to do? Oh, I've got burritos to make. So while I was off camera, I added the eggs and the cheese to the sausage, well, to the ground up sausage. So that's that bit done. So I'll start packing them up. And then after that, what I do, I put the last of the cubed cheese into the bags so they can go for school lunches. What else did I do? I don't think I did anything else really. I did my dishes-ish. I did some of my dishes. So by the end of this video, I'm going to show you my Pitta pizzas. Just so easy, you can get the kids to do. I'm probably not going to show you freezer sandwiches. They're everywhere. They're so simple. You just don't put butter or margarine or whatever on your bread. You put your filling on. You put it in a bag. You freeze it. So probably not show you that one. But that one's nice and easy. So we'll quickly do the burritos. I'm going to film the cheese sauce later for the top of the lasagna. So if you tune in to the tortilla lasagna video, it'll show you on there. What else? And then I've just got to package crackers up for the Lunchables. And they'll be kept in the cupboard, whereas the meat and cheese will be kept in the freezer. So, burritos, burritos, burritos. Burritos are nice and easy. So all I've got is scrambled eggs, grated cheese, and sausage meat. And it's about a spoonful. These are the larger tortillas, so a good spoonful works well for these. They're a bit stuck. And they do look a bit tatty because apparently they got smashed in the freezer without me noticing. So we'll do that, burrito done. And I've just realised you can't actually see that. Okay, so we'll try that one again. We do that. Add a bit more egg on there because my husband likes his eggs. And that one's stuck as well. See, this is the only thing with freezing bread. Sometimes it can get stuck to each other. So, fold in the middle. Fold in, add a crease, wrap over. Done. Sorted. So I'll do a few of these. Move on to the pita bread pizzas. And then in my next video, which I think I'll be filming later because my little one should be due awake anytime soon, will be the crispy cakes that I make, the mini cupcakes, and I think that's it. Because I've done the egg mayo, I've done the Lunchables, the chow mein's ready to go, the Chinese chicken's ready to go, bacon sandwiches we don't freeze. Cheese steak is just going to be pulled pork with Philadelphia cheese and mozzarella cheese on top. Roast beef, I'll show you that at the end of the month when we actually have that. Fajita wraps is sorted. Everything that's crossed off sorted. Oh no, I didn't save enough chicken for sheet pan. Oh dear. No, well, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Teriyaki's done, tortilla lasagna is done, quesadillas is done. Toasties is again just the same as a grilled cheese in the freezer, but I add ham into mine. Skewers are sorted. The pulled pork is in the slow cooker. Pepperoni chicken is done, and I was supposed to be having mince and dumplings for tea, but I forgot that my husband's at work, so I'm not having mince and dumplings for tea. So I don't know what I'm having for tea, but I will figure something out. So that's what burritos. I will go and grab the pita pockets, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay then. Pita pockets, nice and easy. I might have these for my tea actually, because these don't need cooked. So you know I've got my pepperoni at the side of me here. So I will chop that just quickly. The only thing with pepperoni, when they lie it down, all the fat seems to stick together and then you can't unpeel them. So I will move that over to there. Wipe off my knife because it's been sitting on the bench. One there, one there, and one more there. Nice and easy. I forgot to get the cheese out. Oh no, I've got cheese there. That's fine. Got a bit of cheese there. All sorted. Right, so nice and easy. A dollop of tomato puree. Oh, it's not even open. I thought it was with it being squished. Dollop of tomato puree. Spread that out just like you're putting spread on your sandwich. Done and dusted. Quick switch on there. That done. Pepperoni on. And you can use any kind of toppings if you like salad topped pizzas, if you like just plain cheese pizzas. You can literally put anything on these. So experiment with it. Experiment with it. And if you don't like a tomato base on a pizza, use something like garlic butter or a garlic sauce or a mayonnaise or something that is obviously safe to put in the oven, because they do need cooked. They don't actually need cooked, you could just take it like this and eat it. But if you cook it, it obviously melts your cheese. So you kind of eat these any way you want. You can top them with just ham and pineapple. Do you put pineapple on pizzas, people? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So that's, yeah, Pitta bread pizzas. I would freeze them like this on a tray, let them set. Once they're frozen, bring them out, layer them into a, well obviously this is just a smaller one, but in one of the bags. So in the big gallon bags, I think I get 6, then a layer of greaseproof, then 6 more, freeze them, sorted. And then you can take one out individually when you want one, either for your dinner. I mean, excuse me, I'm gonna hiccup. You can do the 2 for tea with sides, and you're sorted. So that's burritos, Pitta bread pizzas, and I think that's we're done until I come back with crispy cakes and mini cupcakes. So I'll see you a bit later on.